So yeah, this video is going to be pretty dry. Thank you for joining me on yet another installment of making Felix more livable day to day. You can probably tell that this head unit is ancient-ish, kind of. It still advertises WMA. I as much of a Windows fan as I've been for a long time, even I recognize, everyone's just streaming. All I need is Bluetooth. But this does not have. So we have been to Crutchfield, not a sponsor, and picked up a new head unit. This looks a little more modern. Anyway, it's got stuff. What's nice about Crutchfield is they send you with instructions, wiring harnesses, everything you need except for your connectors, crimper. They even send us a removal tool so we can slot that old one out. And that's where we start. Go ahead and open this guy up. I just sharpened this the other day. It's much nicer now. And this should be a matter of... Maybe. I don't know. Let's... I really don't care what happens to this head unit when I'm done with it. It's obnoxious. It doesn't store my settings at all when it's lost power. It's got an obnoxious demo mode. So I will be glad to see the end of it. Oh. This might make things easier. I haven't decided yet. What I do need to do probably is get this bezel removed. Let's get that guy off there too. If you'll remember when I first was filming with this car, we had this obnoxious round ball. I hate these. They're just not comfortable. Factory one that engineers spent hundreds of hours designing this shifter knob to be ergonomic and pleasing to the hand, and yes, it is. This is annoying. Stop putting these on your car. But, well... oh boy. Wires. Okay. Explains why this has been all ragged. This car is going to be a work in progress very much. Oh shit, we've got the whole dang thing. That's one way to do it. Okay. Got a rat's nest of wires. There's... okay, that's all... looks like power, maybe? I don't know. It's dirty back here, too. Let's see what we can do about that. Alright. Oh! I know what these are. These are from the 90s. I need some kind of a shim. Back here. Oh yeah. Okay. 170,000 miles on this car. There's gotta be something wrong with it. They never hooked up the antenna. Which doesn't make sense. It's literally right here. There's a tab. There. And now it can come out. Well, it's not how it was supposed to come out, but it's out. Get you put that back in later. All right. Now I can already tell this is going to annoy me, so let's disconnect our cigarette lighter. Not that anyone should smoke. Put that bezel in the back. And try and figure out if someone already bypassed the factory amp. I suspect they might have. They had very minimal going on here. Let's take a look. And that is our power. Go ahead and pop that on so we don't forget. And back here, you know what? They might have bypassed it. This could make my job a whole lot easier. I don't know why. I initially set out this channel to be kind of a how-to, you know, along the lines of some other channels. You know, maybe help someone out who's having trouble working on their car. The trouble is that this sort of thing is so niche. So many things are unique to specific cars. It probably makes more sense to just treat this as a vlog. As much as I hate the idea of being a vlogger, you're really only watching me make progress with my specific car. We've got two connectors here. I don't know what they go to. Unless those are factory? I don't know. Maybe those went to the factory amplifier. How does this? Kind of poking at it in the dark here. You know, if this channel ever goes anywhere, this is the freeze frame that's gonna get put into a meme. Ah, got it. There we go. Yeah. This is already a bypass. Okay by me? What I don't understand is why Crutchfield gave me this much wire. I have no words. I don't know if it'll all fit in there. But that's what we're here to find out. Do they think I'm running it to the individual speakers? Good God. I only need a fraction of this. There's no way this will fit in there. The length is nice to work with. This is too much. Alright, well let's go ahead and get started with our... Well, we gotta throw these parts out. Let's set this aside for now. And let's take a look at our new head unit. Things are falling. I think I've had a JVC before, but that was in the very early 2000s. So we got two wire harnesses here, one for speakers, one for the for power. Our microphone, because we are going to have Bluetooth. Got a screen bezel, some screws for the DIN sleeve, removal tool. This would have been very helpful. I've actually got a pocket here I can put stuff away. Oh, there we go. I don't need you anymore. Cup holder for small bits. That makes sense. Now what's nice is this has a full color screen, so I will have the option of putting in a backup camera if I so chose, I don't see that being completely necessary. Pretty straightforward stuff. You go on the dash. Quick start guide. I'm willing to bet nothing's going to be in here about installation, just about using the bloody thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, we can get by. I've done something like this before. I'm going to go ahead and take off our shifter boot. Because reasons. Put that nut back in. Okay. We've got a power adapter here, which we didn't need to connect. Oh, bugger. It's stuck. There. Only a little. Yeah, this first one should be plenty easy. We've got instructions from Crutchfield on it. And very clearly the only ones we're worried about are yellow, orange, red, not orange. Not orange. I have an orange and white. Yes. For dimmer. Yellow, red, orange and white, black, and not blue. Because I don't have a power antenna. That's not necessary. Let's go ahead and line those up with our power. And what's nice is these are already stripped. So this should be a breeze. Got plenty of connectors and a crimper. Crimper lives there. Connectors can go on the back seat next to the laptop. And even a little diagram. Yellow and yellow. Pretty universal. Assuming that these are red sized. What they don't need to be is quite so long. So let's give them a little trim. Just a shower of little shards of metal. Lovely. Alright, and squeeze. Nice. So yeah, this video is going to be pretty dry. Not a lot of fun camera angles or anything like that. We're just installing a very basic stereo. I don't know why I'm making a whole video on this. Literally, you can find out how to do this anywhere. They send you instructions. There's no real trick to this. It's not really exciting, unless you like watching me, in which case, get help. Seriously, get help. But there's really nothing to these little connectors. They, as long as you got a good crimper, they work fine. They're pretty idiot-proof. I'm gonna regret saying that, because every time you say that, someone makes a better idiot. Yeah, you don't need to watch me do this all day. Let's skip ahead and I'll save some tape. It's not tape, it's digital. And that's cheap. But storage isn't. Storage isn't free. So I'm going to save hard drive space. Alright, magic of editing. That is all our harnesses lined up. We don't use the blue wire because we don't have a power antenna. Alright, you were cigarette, you were... yes, okay. I'm still up to speed. Cool. Let's get our DIN sleeve in here. And this should be a lot easier to do with it out of the vehicle. All we gotta do is bend down tabs so that it doesn't try to escape. which it looks like I'm going to aim for these two here, these two on and these two on each side, and looks like a couple on the bottom as well. So instead of a regular screwdriver, I'm just going to use my Leatherman. Wait, which ones I was talking about? Those two. Okay. Line them up. Oh, and already that's rock solid. Might even get away with just top and bottom. Yep. I could ask for worse, but I don't have to. Alright, beyond that, should be able to just pop this. Wait. Put it in the wrong one, didn't I? No, that's right. That's right. Okay, don't need that one. Okay. And you know what? While I'm here, let's investigate why this is so rattly. Well, I can tell you why this is so rattly. Nothing's holding it in. This is quite curious. I didn't mean to derail myself like this. This may have to wait for another day. But, here we go. Sliding things in. It literally just pops in, I think. At least it should. Such an excellent finish there. But hey, it was the 90s. We got away with a lot of shit in the 90s. Alright, I see no reason to poke these through because this can just slide in. This would have been easier. Bezel still out. Whatever. Good snap. And snap. Just shove those in. Now, alright, somehow this has to. Well, maybe it'll make more sense once I put everything back together. No guarantees. I'm not using any of these wires because I'm not hooking up camera. These guys should go 1 and 2. And antenna should make 3. Why is this such a short cable? There we go. Alright, shove it all in there like it's your mom's home cooking. And snag, what's going on here? And capture. This is not hard. This stuff's not difficult. It's literally wire some stuff up, slot it in. It's pretty universal at this point. And then all we gotta do is check and make sure it works. If I'd have been smart, I would have disconnected my battery terminal. We're not doing that today. That turns on. Hey, what do you know? So all that's left is to put our trim pieces back together. Start with our shifter boot. One of these days I will secure this. Not right now. But I need that. Little pockets. I think it went this way. That's back in there. Super easy. And then plug this boy back in. Whichever way it goes. Which way does it go? It goes that way. Alright. Yeah. So, apart from this being a little wobbly like, it's perfect. We both put a trim piece on there that's hiding around here. And there we go. I'm gonna guess this way. And you know the most satisfying part at the end of this, the very tail end? We're done. This is not... I highly encourage you to give this a try if you have the opportunity. Really, there's no reason to spend money on anyone to do it for you. And there you go. This is not difficult. It's really just a little bit of crimping wires. If you have the right connectors, those are cheap. A crimper is cheap, and it's good to have. I'm about to rewire my home theater, get new wires closer to the baseboard so nobody trips over a wire. I'm going to be using this. So not only would this is a cheap tool, and you would have another use for it later. So that's going to wrap it up. I'm sorry, nothing exciting or under the hood going on. Really no reason for anyone to do this for you. This is super easy. So yeah, subscribe for more of this kind of exciting content, I guess. Well, I gotta go through all the settings. At least it looks nice.